Good morning and welcome to the third annual General Assembly. Mr. Royston Sixtus, how are you today?
Very good. Thank you for welcoming us, the Ecuador United Arab Emirates, to Abu Dhabi, and it's a fantastic venue, and I'm really proud to be over here.
Talking about the venue, how was the red carpet welcome for all the concierges that you feel here today?
It was really overwhelming, and it was fantastic with the beautiful ladies and the warm welcome given at the registration center, and we are looking forward for a very fantastic meeting tonight.
How about the meeting itself? What do you think is why this annual general meeting is so important for all the concierges?
The annual general meeting is to reunite all the concierges of the United Arab Emirates so that they could network further and to move forward from where we started in 2010, and to make this as a third general annual meeting. So it is going to coordinate with all the other emirates within our society, so as we could network further and to enhance the Ecuador presence in this part of the region.
As I can see, there are luxury cars behind you, and the event itself looks into a luxury atmosphere. So what is this luxury all about in concierge?
Luxury is part of the concierge services. As you know very well that these cars, and especially we are in Abu Dhabi, which is one of the booming city in the United Arab Emirates, where you find the luxury of the concierge services as well as the city both hand in hand. So we could provide a better service to our guests. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and we look forward for a great day. Good morning, Mr. Ashok. How are you today?
I'm very fine, very happy to have this event in Abu Dhabi, concierge.
You are hosting the third annual General Assembly, and how do you feel about it? How the concierges feel about it in Abu Dhabi?
I'm sure the concierge will feel very wow. They'll be happy in Abu Dhabi.
Good morning, Meetu. Welcome to the third annual General Assembly for Ecuador, UAE. I would like to know how are you feeling today about the meeting as you were welcomed in the room.
No, thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to be here with the most important community within Dubai, within the Dubai tourism industry, which is the concierge. It's a privilege really to be here. Thank you so much for having us here.
As far as I can see, Savings has been a major part of the sponsor for today. And how do you see a future of this working out for you?
Yes, we have been trying to support the concierge for the past few years, and we've seen that their support in return has only increased, towards us as well. We know the concierge's main motive is basically to get the tourists to see Dubai in the best way possible, and we strongly believe we are the best way to see the city. We, like our motto says, see Dubai as never before.
So you think concierges will be able to promote the luxury of tourism in Dubai and UAE and the whole region?
Yes, we've seen that the tourism within coming into Dubai and coming into UAE has only increased, and there's so many more different kind of people looking for different kind of experiences coming into the city. And yes, I think the concierge understands what we have to offer, our value, and they're able to tell the clients what it is. And the guests also, when they've experienced the flight, they always come back highly recommending it, which is only helping the concierge to feel more confident in recommending our product and our service.
Thank you so much, Meetu.
Thank you so much, Abby. Have a nice day.
Good morning, Mr. Harold. Welcome to the third annual General Assembly for Ecuador, UAE. How are you feeling today?
Very fine, thank you, Abby Sam, and it's glad to be here. This is the third annual assembly, and I'm very proud to say that we have 2 years of successful assembly, and hopefully, and I'm sure that this will be a very successful one as well.
Looking at the red carpet entry for all the concierges today, how do you feel about the overall experience that the concierges are able to give to the tourism in Dubai and the whole region?
Amazing, I can say. It's like Hollywood in Yas Island. Amazing. So we are looking forward on a successful one.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Good morning. Welcome to the third annual General Assembly. Being the president of the chapter and the entire region for Middle East, how are you today, Mr. Charles?
First of all, I'm extremely delighted to hold the third anniversary here in Abu Dhabi. We held this event 2 years back in Grand Millennium Al Wada for our first time. Now we're back in Abu Dhabi, and I'm just glad that we have members in the whole UAE coming in one place in Yas Island.
With the third annual assembly and the number of concierges increasing across the region, how do you feel it would be going and forecasting the future of Leclador UAE?
Leclador is becoming a brand nowadays, and our aggressive approach to hospitality, especially the concierge profession, is actually deemed found with the training with both Abu Dhabi Tourism and Dubai Tourism itself. We take the opportunity of maximizing the talents of new concierges and, of course, gaining champions from the Golden Key members that we have. So we take the responsibility in this region to become eventually a Middle East section of the UICH.
How does the Leclador differ from, if you look at overall region, there are so many private concierge companies also opening up and they are coming into the region, and how do you differentiate the luxury brand that concierge providers and Leclador differs from?
That's what you call how you differentiate a good concierge from a great concierge. Great concierge can only be found in hotels, and the history of Leclador goes back in Paris for like about 60 years ago, and these new companies are actually just gaining their grounds nowadays. So I think the foundation is really strong.
All right, thank you so much, and we look forward for a great. Good morning, Mr. Alderi.
Good morning.
Welcome to the third annual General Assembly for Leclador UAE.
Thank you for hosting us.
We just wanted to know how about the feeling that you get from the concierges in Abu Dhabi and the overall Leclador atmosphere that the concierge colleagues are creating here.
Well, we consider the concierge for Abu Dhabi Group one of the important keys that we are actually working closely with of providing the information to all guests.
With concierge hosting the third Leclador annual general meeting here in Abu Dhabi, and the Leclador concierge is looking a lot of support from TCA and your proud sponsors for the today's event as well. We are so much having pleasure of having you with us, and we wanted to know at the same time how the TCA feels about it.
Yeah, well, we actually, as the TCA Abu Dhabi, we work closely with the Abu Dhabi Concierge Group, and we do have two workshops every year where actually invite the concierge to the main tourist attraction in Abu Dhabi, such as last time we had one in Abu Dhabi Falcon Hospital, where considered it's one of the tourist attractions. And as today actually we have complimentary for Abu Dhabi UAE Concierge Group to be visit Yas Water Park, and also including the lunch as well.
Right.
So I hope as a TCA that UAE Concierge Group enjoy Yas Water Park today.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alderi, and it was nice to talk with you.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the third annual general meeting for Leclador UAE. It is very proud pleasure for us to host this meeting in Abu Dhabi, and especially we are proud that the Abu Dhabi Concierge Group has taken the pledge in hosting this event for us this morning.
Much like yourselves, our team at the Crown Plaza Yas Island is motivated by a genuine desire to serve through friendship. And that is exactly what I have learned through my first working experience as a chief concierge with IHG 13 years ago. I wish to express my gratitude for investing your knowledge on Abu Dhabi. This remarkable and in many ways futuristic capital city is in your debt for helping to continue to promote its wonders. Having your fingers on the pulse of such an ever-changing dynamic city like ours require your commitment of time, and we truly appreciate your passion.
On my previous trips across the globe representing United Arab Emirates in USA, Portugal, New Zealand, China, and so on and so forth, I have met an inspirational person who had basically shown her passion for the profession. I do remember her name. Her name is Veronica, and she is highly dynamic associate who works in a 5-star LHW hotel in Washington, D.C. She said, "Service is a technique plus attitude, and obstacles are invitations for creativity and skills." She added, "Imagine that customers have signs on them that say, 'Make me feel important.' Then do it." Training alone is not a solution, though it's necessary. We need champions in the industry. Who else is better known as the concierge, placed right in the heart of the business? There has been a persistent whining whether hotel concierges have the X factor for service. It's time to give up the droning and get on with the work. There are 4 characteristics that every concierge must strive to have. As I mentioned a while ago, 1 is willingness, is the capacity of one greatest in one field while remaining humble. With humility comes a passion for continuous learning and a deep-seated desire to be helpful. Commitment is the unrelenting dedication to find a way to make it happen. Readiness to take action. Let's just borrow the tagline for Nike. Just do it.
You all have a big part to play in bringing visitors here, and we appreciate your help. So great to see so many of you here today, having the chance to experience a slice of what Abu Dhabi has to offer. It is no wonder that this water park, with 43 rides, slides and attractions, including 5 that are one of a kind, was named the World Travel Award Middle East Leading Attraction this year. I am sure you all agree after your visit here. Yet, Yas Island and indeed wider Abu Dhabi continue to grow. And we want your help to tell the million guests coming to the UAE.
I'm from the Visitor Services and Tourist Guide teams. I work as a tourist guide in Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. It is our pleasure to be here today. We are a key factor in the Emirate, or a key attraction in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi and the United Arab Emirates. And this is a key event to the success of the UAE and the success of us, Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque.
As you may know as well, Do Forum and the Do Arena always have shows and concerts, and these are always for sale. We could also facilitate that for you or for your customers in advance. Other than the fact that we have Tom Jones and Rihanna performing in September and October, there's regular announcements, and we could easily facilitate that for you across our email at Yas Island.
This message is from the President of USCH International. Dear President, dear colleagues, dear friends, greetings from all around the world. It has been more than 4 years since my first visit, when I had met most of you at your early efforts to establish and promote the Leclador concierge spirit in the United Arab Emirates, particularly of Dubai and at your hotels. I have seen in your eyes the flame and the passion of a pioneer who wants to go forward and higher to reveal and develop the values and the principles of our association. You had to deal with difficulties and questions, disputes and denies, but you have succeeded to earn the golden keys on your lapels. In a very short period, you became the 41st star on our flag. Congratulations to all and each one.
I will read you a note from Mark Thompson, the President and CEO of the New York Times Company, who says, "We believe that this is the right moment to rename the IHT as the International New York Times to create a single global media brand. Our goal is to capitalize on the great journalistic traditions of both newspapers, further invest in our international journalism, and expand our global base while continuing to serve the many loyal readers of the IHT."
Very warm welcome to Mr. Nasif Qaid from Sheikh Mohammed Center for Culture and Understanding. He is our key educational speaker for the day. Mr. Nasif will be talking to us.
Wrong and right, good and bad. And we have choice. We have what we call free will. Nobody makes you to be evil, nobody makes you to be good. You owe yourself to practice on your own the human who you want to be, regardless of your color, gender, status, and age. It is your responsibility to be a good human being. So now we are approaching the month of Ramadan, and this month is all about simply going out to exercise for 29 to 30 days, how to become a true good human being. Every day it's about 15 to 17 hours, and we're going to see what is the concept behind it.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Salim Al-Junaibi. He is from the Al-Noor Center for Special Needs. He is in our midst for the first time partnership through Leclador wherein we at Leclador are committed to support the Al Noor Center for Special Needs, and as such today, as all of you bought the souvenir mugs at the entrance, we will be dedicating the amount collected through the souvenir mugs to the Al Noor Center for Special Needs. Mr. Erwin, please, if you could escort Mr. Junebi to the stage, and the executive committee will deliver this small token of appreciation from our side.
I think you are aware about Formula One race, which we host every year in Yas Marine Circuit, and we started that since 2009, and we are going bigger and bigger every year. So we start with the first one is a meeting place of champions. We try to offer everything to anyone who's coming there to the Yas Racing School or to the Yas Marine Circuit.
This is the earlier logo that we had, a falcon holding the key. Now the new logo will be, if all of you could stand up and give a big round of applause for the new Abu Dhabi Concierge Group logo.